Tired of starting new habits only to quit a week later? You tell yourself, this time will be different. But that initial burst of motivation always seems to vanish, leaving you right back where you started. What if I told you that motivation is not the answer? In fact, relying on motivation is precisely why you're stuck in this frustrating cycle. It's a fleeting emotion, not a reliable strategy. What you actually need is a system. A system that works even when you have zero motivation, feel lazy, or just aren't in the mood. Today, I'm going to break down the 3 core components of a system that will finally help you achieve your goals, whether that's hitting the gym, learning a new skill, or building a side hustle. Stick around, because this could change everything. So what's wrong with motivation? Think of it like a sparkler. It's bright, exciting, and full of energy, but it burns out fast. You can't use a sparkler to light your way on a long journey. You need a lantern, a steady and reliable source of light. That's your system. A system is a set of pre-decided actions that you perform automatically, removing the need for daily decision-making and willpower. It's about making the right choices the easiest choices. The first part of building this system is creating powerful routines. A routine is just a sequence of actions you regularly follow. The key is to make it so simple you can't say no. Want to work out every morning? Don't start with a 1-hour gym session. Start by just putting on your workout clothes. That's it. That's the routine. The action is so small, your brain won't fight it. Once you're dressed, you'll probably think, well, I'm already in my gym clothes. I might as well do a few stretches. Then those stretches might turn into a short walk, and before you know it, you've built a consistent habit. This is called habit stacking. You link a new, tiny habit to an existing one. For example, after I brush my teeth every morning, I will do 5 push-ups. Brushing your teeth is automatic. You don't need motivation for it. By linking the new habit to it, you're borrowing that automatic momentum. Start small, be consistent, and let the routine do the heavy lifting for you. Next, let's talk about environment design. Your surroundings have a massive, often invisible, impact on your behavior. If you want to eat healthier, but your kitchen counter is covered in cookies and chips, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're fighting a constant battle against your own environment. Instead, design your space to support your goals. Make the good habits easy and the bad habits hard. Want to read more? Leave a book on your pillow. Want to drink more water? Keep a full water bottle on your desk at all times. On the flip side, if you want to stop scrolling on your phone at night, don't charge it next to your bed. Charge it in another room. This simple change creates friction. It makes it harder to mindlessly grab your phone. You're not relying on willpower. You're using intelligent design to guide your actions. Your environment should be your greatest ally, not your biggest enemy. Take a look around you right now. What one small change could you make to your space that would make a desired habit easier to perform? Finally, we need to understand and manage dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter often called the feel-good chemical, but it's more accurately the pursuit chemical. It drives you to seek rewards. The problem is, our modern world is a dopamine minefield. Social media, video games, and junk food offer instant, high levels of dopamine with very little effort. This desensitizes our brains. Why would your brain get excited about the delayed gratification of finishing a project when it can get an instant hit from a funny video? To build a system that works, you need to manage your dopamine intake. This doesn't mean living a boring life. It means being intentional. Practice a dopamine detox every once in a while. Spend a day away from cheap dopamine sources. Go for a walk in nature, read a physical book, or have a deep conversation with a friend. When you do this, your brain's reward system starts to reset. Difficult tasks become more appealing because the relative reward is higher. You'll find yourself naturally more driven to pursue long-term goals, not because you're forcing yourself, but because your brain chemistry is working with you, not against you. So let's recap. Ditch the endless search for motivation. Instead, build a system. First, create ridiculously simple routines and use habit stacking to build momentum. Second, design your environment to make good habits effortless and bad habits difficult. And third, manage your dopamine to make hard work feel rewarding again. When you combine these 3 strategies, you create a powerful, self-reinforcing system that doesn't depend on how you feel on any given day. You just follow the system. This is how you achieve lasting change and finally reach those goals you've been dreaming about. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more tips on building a better life. See you in the next one.